Welcome back to Bridgeburner 412 as we make our way in our 100% walkthrough of Bloodborne. So last episode we kicked off the Bloodstarved Beast without nary a problem, and we're going to continue our adventures here in our next little phase. So, I'm wondering what I want to equip here. Go ahead and I'll throw this. Well, I don't know. I gotta think about this. So we are going to go to Cathedral Ward. And at this point, a door should be open for us after beating the Bloodstarved Beast in Cathedral Ward. That's going to take us around the back side of the Cathedral Ward, and we're going to be opening up some gates. So this door has opened for us. So now we are able to take care of some business. These are going to be more human enemies, so hopefully our Kirk hammer will do some more damage. And we're going to grab our first rune. So the Carol runes you add on to your character. So if I come over here to our equipment, the runes go here. And on the right column, far right column, you'll see there's 4 spaces. You get 3 regular runes. This one allows you to carry more blood vials. And you need a tool, though. And we don't have the tool yet to put the runes in, but we're going to get the tool not too much longer. And then you'll end up collecting a whole bunch of runes. And based on the situation you're facing, you can put runes in to help. Some with health, some with stamina, some with better backstab potential, and everything's great. Okay, here's a little bit tricky. So you want to cross this bridge, past this loser there, because if you stay out there on that bridge, you will get shot by the guy upstairs. Not sure I'm going to like using this in here, but you see the guy with the shield. Kind of is a pushy guy. Go ahead and get rid of him. There's a guy with a gun right inside the door that we're going to go ahead and take out first. And of course, it focuses you not on the gun. Alright. That is the difficult part. Now you're just dealing with... Not a fan of the Kirk hammer, I gotta say. Pretty slow. I mean, it does work, but it allows enemies to surround you pretty quickly. And it takes so long to swing, as you see. So it's a weapon to get used to, for sure. Like I say, this is not going to be our primary weapon, so I'm not too concerned at this point about its unwieldy nature. So I've been swapping between Skyrim and Bloodborne, so my activation buttons are different. So there'll be a lot of backstepping, and I wager there'll be a backstepping into death at some point. It's all my fault. Take some responsibility for your own life. Alright, now we want to one-hand it. I hate when the tiny guy doesn't come in the door and does this kind of nonsense. Come on, Tiny! Ugh, annoying. I don't want to fight him out here, because there's a guy with a gun that we're going to take care of here in a second. Here we go. Wow. A little rusty. It could be because I'm pushing the wrong button like a noob. There we go. Okay, now we are going to run out, try not to get shot, hit wheelchair off the ledge, dodge Mr. Shooter, knock him off the ledge too. Problem solved. Ooh, a thick Cold Blood 6. I don't remember that being there. There is a little guy around the corner here on the lower level. I don't think this level. Yeah, this level has the ladder. So eventually we'll be going down. So that's when we'll get the Wandering Nightmare. Up we go. I think there's a dead end this way. Yeah, I think the thing's on the other side. A little note there if you want to read the note. We're on a schedule. Trying to take care of some business here. I always got to stop here and look at this view, though. Thick Cold Blood 6. Getting your levels. There's two of these posers. One, kill Cutlass guy here. And then number 2. That's the Flame Sprayer. We forgot to pick that up from Gilbert, I think. So we'll go back and get that at our next transportation. Now, there is a tool, or a medal in here, which allows you to buy different things at the Hunter's Dream. This we cannot open yet. We're going to be getting a key to that, and there's nothing in any of these things. So now we're going to head back down. Now, when you're going down this ladder, you want to be careful, because if you hold your B button too much, you will jump backwards off of this, and that will cause you to die by gravity. So we're just backtracking the way we came. I wonder if we actually killed Shooter Guy. Yep, he appears to be gone. So as you come on this side, there's going to be a Wandering Nightmare. So just go ahead and hit him if you can. He will jump down. But we also are jumping down. So it all kind of works out. And you get Twin Blood Shards. So that's our next level of upgrade item. Okay, now, we want to be able to get the hidden boss, so we need one of the umbilical cords. We actually need 3 of the 4 that are available in the game. So, your inclination is to cross this bridge and to jump down there and get that stuff. This stuff, we're going to come back and get it, but it's not useful. Like, one of them's a Madman's Knowledge for 1 insight. Another one is like the messenger top hat or something like that to make your little messenger guys have a hat. But we are actually going to plummet off of this to a ledge that's right underneath. We're going to take a lot of damage, and it is possible to be missing the ledge. So pretty much right here is where you want to walk off, and you want to angle it towards the side so that you don't miss that ledge. If you miss the ledge, you're dead. You should probably heal up fully, and then we're going to go down this one. So there's fall damage. Someone died somewhere for 99 echoes. And we're going to open this up, and we're going to get in the abandoned old workshop, which is similar to the Hunter's Dream in its architectural layout. We're going to get a very valuable set of clothes here, the doll clothes, and we are of course not going to wear that, but we're going to sell it for lots of blood echoes. And here, get the old hunter bone. That item allows you to dodge more effectively. You kind of go invisible as you're dodging, but here's where that third of the umbilical cord is. So that's our first third. So we're going to be getting 3/3 of the umbilical cord as we make our way through the game. Here is a doll who is abandoned with the abandoned workshop. Flick the lamp. In here there is a small hair ornament. We're going to give that to our lady back at the Hunter's Dream. Okay, now did I light the lamp? I can't remember if I lit the lamp or not. We got to light the lamp just in case. Yes, we did light the lamp. All right. Now you could return to the Hunter's Dream and go back to the top the way we came from Cathedral Ward, up that elevator. For those two items, one again is the hat and one is a madman's knowledge. So if you want those things, feel free to go back through and get those things, but that's all that's up there. So we are going to continue to progress downward, trying not to die on our jumps. I think I can just walk off of this to here. And there is a wolf down there. So I'm going to switch over to our saw cleaver. And our goal is to drop. I know there's a way to drop quietly down here. I never managed to do it though. I always hit the thing. But that's okay. So he is active now. I'm going to hide here and hope he doesn't see me. Because you can get a backstab in. He's following me. So that's fine. We'll just go ahead. We'll go ahead and let him have it. He does have this fireball power, though. He's bugging out over there. I wonder if he'll come back this way. Or I can't even see him. Weird, I've never had him around this thing before, so this is new. Too early. And a roll. And a heal. Oh, now he's angry. Rage mode. Oh, slow. We most likely are going to die here. My dodges are not on point just yet. Nor are my parries. Too early again. And he doesn't stagger in rage mode, so that's why we hit the lamp up there. Because this guy can be tricky if you don't kill him right away. But no harm, no foul. We'll get those echoes back. Coming down the way we came. Well, all the doggos are coming in the room. So we're back in the abandoned old workshop, and we'll just head down and do it again. So there are blood echoes down there. I wonder if I try to go this way. I'm going to do a gamble. It could lead to death. We might lose those echoes, but that's okay. We're doing fine. Nice. Okay, so what you can do is just come up behind him. You can't target him for some reason. Uh-oh, here he goes. Make sure you get that backstab on him. And now we get another rune. This is the Beast rune, so if you're using Beast Blood pellets and doing a Beast build, it will increase the power of your transformation. I've never really done much with Beast mode. A couple fights, I'll use it, but that's nothing I rely on. As you get later in the game, the fights become much more, they inflict much more damage. So if you're doing the beast mode, you get hit harder, of course. Get our rumpled hat. Now there's a dog out here. You want to bait him to come, and then take care of him. Now you can climb up here and backstab this guy. And these guys hit very hard at this point in the game. They will transform like that. Oh, actually, it's not transforming. You see how hard he hits. You don't want him to hit you with his bag. Okay, he's going to transform now. Just backstab. While he's in that red transition phase, backstab him and do your best to finish him off. If he hits you with a sack or he kills you, he takes you to a different area of the game. I might have should have let him do that so I could show you how to get out from where he takes you, the Hypogean jail. I will show you that when we get to the Hypogean jail level. I'll go back and tell you where you get transported. Okay, so we got some bad guys here. They have a couple dogs that are released. I think the guys who are around the corner have a couple dogs. So you want to take care of these guys as quickly as possible. Get your Molotovs. And then there's a couple guys down there with dogs that are pathing. So we're going to go ahead and work our way back here, because there is an item here. Admin's Knowledge. And they'll release the hens, like is their wont. So here it comes. Ran out of stamina. I knew all of the little sayings that they had. I'm sure I could find somewhere online where it says all the things they say when they die. Alright, now, this is quite tricky. There is an enemy down here that is called a brain sucker. The brain sucker does what it says. He will jump on you. He will put his mouth in your head and suck out your insight. So if you have insight, like I have 7 insight up there in the upper right hand corner by the eyeball, he will suck that out. So you want to be very cautious. So as this is a 100% walkthrough, we're going to go and get this thing. Normally I pass this thing up because it's I probably shouldn't do this because it's going to be slow. But normally I pass this thing up because it just isn't worth the fight, because at this level these things hit pretty hard. So let's see if I can... That was garbage. That was garbage. So 2 of our insight are now gone. And you never get those back. You want to dodge that. And we're going to switch to our faster weapon. So you can see just how little damage we're doing. So you really got to mind... your stamina. Look at him spam there. See, that's what he wants to do. Then he runs up, he grabs you, and I'm going to die. Oh, he did grab me. How about that? Continue to try to shred him to pieces. Didn't have quite enough. I can't remember if we... Is he just going to sit there and spam that? I can't remember if we put our saw cleaver up or not. Okay, so they are pretty tricky, and you don't hit them very hard. They hit you really hard. But this is a fire blood gemstone, so if you're going to do a fire build, you can put that gemstone in your weapon, and your fire attack will go up 8.4%. Which is pretty good at this level of the game if you're doing a fire build. Of course, we are not. So if you're interested in that, you can go and grab it. Alright, so this is where, just to show you where we are. Came in here, we killed the birds right there. We baited the dog here. We killed the big guy with the sack right here. So you can pass up like all of this stuff, like this whole corner, around the corner. All you're really getting is one madman's knowledge, and pass up the brain sucker and just come to here. They have a lever here, which is interesting because there's no way to get to this. To ever use that lever, and you never use this elevator again. But there we go. Now, I have made the mistake of climbing up this ladder before I hit the lever. I've forgotten to hit this and open that gate. You'll see in a second why that's really, really dumb. I come out and I kill the church wardens. Try to get my parry on. Figure out which one's going to attack me first. Get the parry in the iframes. Another guy behind me. 2 guys behind me walked over. That guy over there is pulling a Blair Witch Project. Oh, this guy went back. That might very well have killed me had he hit me. So this guy evidently found something interesting in the corner there to stare at. You've seen the Blair Witch Project, you know what I'm talking about. Charge tag. Boom. And we get rid of him. Now we climb the ladder. And we're going to grab up here Numbing Mist. When we fight the Vicar Amelia, probably in our next episode, you throw that at her and it keeps her from... for some reason I want to sit down with this guy. Keeps her from healing. She'll go into a heal mode when she's about, I don't know, halfway dead or a third of the way dead. And she'll heal. So if you throw that at her, she won't be able to heal. So this is Black Messenger hat. I always use the Black Messenger hat because it looks stylish on my little messengers. And we come down here. And this is Cathedral Ward. So this is our Cathedral Ward point of entry. Did the fast hit. So we have quite a few echoes at this point. A couple levels. So we're going to go ahead and head back. And come right back here. Actually, you know what? Well, yeah, we probably should. Okay, here's the lady again that we helped. Yeah, she doesn't give you anything. She's kind of mean to you still. Oh, someone else died. I wonder who's dying for 99 blood echoes all over the place. Someone's jumping to their deaths. Okay, so we'll come here. We're going to go ahead and... Actually, you know what?
Farewell, good hunter.
Well, I'll give her the arrow in a second. Let's look here at our cleaver, because we're going to want our saw cleaver for Amelia. Then after Amelia, we're going to be switching to the... We're going to take these out. Let's take that out. We're not going to be using the Kirk hammer anymore, either one of them. Derp. And we will now switch things up here and put our higher gems in this one. So again, I'm looking at the blue. I want things to go to blue. Red means you're going to have less damage or less output for that particular category. Blue means higher, so you always want to get it to the blue. I'm not going to use the twin blood shards that we get until we get the whirly jigsaw.
Welcome.
So we're going to give her the hero ornament. And she'll give us...
Tell me, hunt.
Yes, this could be joy. That we can then use.
Hunter.
So before I forget, I always use it right after. So that gives us the Tear Blood gem. So if you go over to your gems, HP continues to recover at +2, which also is not much at all. You're not going to want to use that because it's merely going to get in your way of another slot that you could use. But we might as well go ahead and use all of our blood packets that we've gotten. So now we did here. Getting quite a few. Okay. Come in here.
Welcome home.
Now we're going to need,
very well,
for the whirly jigsaw, we're going to need 12 skill and 18 strength. So I'm going to try to get both of those right now. We are going to go sell something that we just got. And I usually don't spend all of the doll clothes at once. Just because, you know, we can probably get it just by selling our duplicate hunter gear. I think we're going to be a little bit short. So that's fine. So we'll sell... you want to keep all the other stuff. All the other stuff is situational. We don't need our hood, actually, or our foreign garb, or our sullied bandage, or our foreign trousers. So we can get rid of all that. So is that enough? 6,084? Terrible at remembering the numbers. When I look at my thing, I just see the 6. No, we need another 200. Okay. So we need another 200. Let's see. I never use the sweaty clothes either. Oh, it's only 90. Bonus. I can sell, however, this Kirk hammer. So there we go. So problem solved with the Kirk hammer. No longer carrying that extra one around.
Very well.
Okay, so we're going to get that to 18. That's what you need to use the whirligig saw. So when we get that, we'll be ready to go.
Farewell, good hunter.
And we're going to go ahead and port back to Cathedral Ward. And this is where we will pick up next time. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you're liking the series. Again, the objective is to give you all the tips and tricks you need to get through the entire game so that you can add your name to the list of people who have actually finished this wonderful creation. So thanks a lot, and we will see you next time.